originally, and then I got hooked on the game. So I'm the oldest Dota player I know at 57.
Dude, I love you right now. Thank you so much. That's
Don't kill her mom.
Is her mom here? Is my husband here? All right, let's move on. Who do you think is going to be going to the grand final? They'll take it 2-0, or do you think we'll win the 3 game?
I'm feeling free.
No feeling free? Nobody, just you. Anyone's feeling free? The crowd's like blink, 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 blink.
I beg to differ. I think EG is gonna rise up to the top. I know that DC's got a really good early game, but EG knows how to stick it out. They're gonna get some really good. They're gonna get some really good fights.
Let's get the hype going, guys. This is the final day. TI6. We'll send it back to you guys, Paul.
Thank you very much, Casey. Yeah, great. 57 playing Dota. What a great story. I like that. Brilliant. Like to see all ages, young and old, and obviously Dota brings families together. It does. Yeah, it does. Brilliant. Plenty of height down there as well. They're all very, very high. A lot of people in there supporting us. I love the fact that they're all second the back. How long they've been going, because Wings would even existed 2 years ago. They've all got their own support. Two fans with the Macedonian flag out in the order. The guy was looking for Sakska because he really wants to beat the guy. It's like, wherever you are in the world, TI brings everyone together. I'd love to do it all day. All the way over just to watch the tournament. Okay, teams are on their way back out into the arena. You can see ready in the wings right now, ready to come back out. So we'll get into the thoughts on this second game right now. There's a way that they've set up all of their other second games, and they've won the first one, DC. They've gone all on one match, so they would be crazy. They're already saying, no, EG are going to come back. DC hands down the favourites of Tier 3 now, 1-0. They've proven that the crowd, the pressure is not going to get to them, and EG has not proven that they are the TI champions that they were last year as far as just their mental fortitude. So definitely favouring DC right now with where the series stands. I always look at these does it mean we want to get on with it? Does it mean we're confident? Does it mean we're better by chatting? What does it mean? Anything? Nothing?
Going back to the food first. I don't know, enthusiastic about going back into it. I think the main thing to go is
heroes never die.
But also not relaxed too. This complacency thing kicks in.
I don't think that Misery is going to be relaxing at all. I don't think even the...
He's not relaxing until after the grand final.
And maybe even then he'll still be high on adrenaline.
Yeah, like
quite a long time.
a month from now, I think you just give him a call. Are you alright? Don't talk to me right now. I'm still thinking about this.
The objective is under attack.
Yeah, he does.
it's all about yesterday. The veins are scrolling.
Like, come on. Yeah, it did look a bit stressful. Because that was one of the big matches. They're highly skilled players.
I think both players have a little bit of the same story, both coming from fairly unknown to amazing year. We obviously had some male teams a year and a half ago, and he then went on and and then right around that time, it would be that March that year was starting to get a little bit of traction. Maybe not as much for Child as Sumail was on the spotlight, but definitely also very high up there. It's taking him a little bit longer maybe to get to that level, but maybe that just means he can keep growing longer, and maybe Sumail was, a quick...
Whoa.
Ooh, did I just say that?
It was nearly on cue with the bang.
Yeah.
It's almost like player by player coming into this event, you'd give a slight edge to EG. Like you'd put Sumail maybe slightly ahead of Wii as far as accomplishments and even maybe mechanical skill in the mid lane to a slight extent. You look at the offlane, has the experience. It's also just on paper he's made the bigger plays, played the bigger tournament. Same thing for Fear versus Resolution, but it's the DC players. If you look at this tournament alone, you'd probably almost favor DC players in all three of those roles. Moo has been huge. Maybe Moo versus Universe is the one area I'd say they've both been key playmakers for their teams, but the carry role, the mid lane, I give DC the edge right now. Shane?
I think when you bring up Moo, when he started out in Archon, it's kind of a smallish team. They didn't really get good results. He kind of came out of nowhere, coming straight into DC. Earlier, when I watched DC play, I was like, yeah. But TI stepped up. He really has. Like his Timbersaw is 5-0 at the international. Like
It was
that.
banned by PPD.
Exactly.
That's respect. That's the ultimate respect, isn't it?
That has to be in the back of your mind. It's almost like the grand finals last year. You know what I mean? You have the Timbersaw ban. It's just a thing that allows Misery to draft the way he wants to do, and it opens up the game for them. It's,
Misery versus PPD in terms of drafting is super interesting as well.
Come on,
Obviously,
let's bring it together.
Misery coming out maybe even a little bit stronger this year in terms of being able to
time to
have
heal up.
curveballs in the draft like we talked about, but also just being a little bit more stable in terms of draft, it almost seems.
Very interesting. Yeah, you're right. All the matchups are very interesting. We focused on the middle a little bit, but all of them across the board. In terms of the way that PPD's drafted so far, what are you doing game 2? Does that give you any clues?
I think they're going to take a different direction. I think the key thing in game 1 they went for was the Shadow Demon combo. We've seen it a few times. If you get to that mid-game point, you're ahead. You start pushing, taking towers, but it doesn't play well from behind. So as soon as that lineup lost one team fight, which is somewhat inevitably they're going to have a fight that goes poorly when you're bursting like a Naga with an Oracle. That's where EG didn't have a backup plan. They didn't have that safety net. So I think EG is going to go for something a bit safer come game
I think
2.
the Naga was a key point in that. Being able to pick when to fight, when to back off. It gives you such early game dominance. You know what I mean? Like it was a very key point in that game because you want to take the fights as EG and you want to win, then take the towers. But they weren't able to do that.
I'd look to more like a slightly cheesier style from EG, whether it's the Dro strats, the Husker strats, something like that could come out
We're
of
going to
game
break
2.
some, break some cheese out right now?
Yep.
Really? Okay, well then. Good, good.
Definitely. I would like to see personally Zion a little bit more greedy here on being able to do this. Misery did this too.
Maybe another Titan or a kind of
If they can get their hands on it, yeah.
signature hero.
Yeah. Do we think the Naga gets a ban? Is it that influential?
Yeah, I think it's because of the flexibility between carry and support. It deserve a ban.
Check this out.
Thank you very much for this review. We are, of course, going to come back outside after our second game regardless. Let's head back to the draft panel for game 2.
Incoming in 30 seconds.
Thank you, Paul. It's that time now. We're getting ready to hop into game number 2 of DC versus EG. Back at my drafting panel, of course, with Merlini, Blitz, and Waka. Gentlemen, I can't believe just a couple of months ago I was watching this DC team just struggling in qualifiers, trying to be that number 2 to EG, and here they are on the verge of knocking them out of the biggest tournament on the planet. Ben, how did a team with such a terrible name make it so far?
4, 3,
Evil Geniuses have a pretty good record for DC.
attackers
Yeah, the name is amongst the worst.
I can't believe that this is going to be regarded like Digital Chaos, best Dota team on the planet. They're so close, and we're going to have to possibly represent.
Blink Sunset. I do for most things.
Nonetheless, gentlemen, we have regarded EG as one of those teams that can always seem to crack the code and figure out, you know, they did it last year against CDC, they went up against them, they got knocked down, and then they learned, they adapted. But they can't, they're not able to do it here against these kind of teams. Like, what's happening? Has things changed, or is DC that much better of an opponent?
I think DC is just been that much better run opponent. You don't really know what's coming from them or for Wings. I think DC and Wings are very similar. But EG, I think they rely on maybe a little bit.
They pull out like really surprising heroes that we might not even see other teams use all. Whereas DC, they play heroes that we've seen before, but they just draft in a different way, make it very interesting. And they were also the first team here to beat EG on their Faceless Void. And now they're going to pick it up against them in the first game.
Gonna make you feel better.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And I love the fact that some focus was given to Mu and how good he was as an offlaner, because even back in Artbomb, he was very outstanding on his offlane skills.
And now they can also, I think they can fall back to what they're really good at, and all over. Steven was there. They need a lineup of things they're comfortable farming with, taking team fights later on into the game. I mean, I thought that was the last lineup that they had, but it just doesn't really pan out for them. And it almost just feels like this Digital Chaos thing is a little bit much. It felt like DC had the inferior craft, but they're able to play what they have. They do a very good job. I thought before this event started, G7 this thing to optimistically top 8.
That's mystery though.
It doesn't even make sense how good they've gotten.
And also in the lower bracket. We see it from game to game. But like the first few games they played was like, okay, they took the game and now here we are, you know, they're already playing to be in the grand finals. It just feels crazy how much better they play now than in the group stage in the beginning of this
fire. We moved into second phase advance. We saw that DC will continue to at least respect EG as part of banning out that Sumail's hero.
Oh, let's break it! Turn!
Aggressive laner, safety, ping the wall to early, and then be basically forcing it. They also have well, maybe the Invoker for Sumail.
Yeah, and Queen keeps her pretty terrible win rate here as well. I mean, it's a hero that you need to do so much in the early game, and he had a bad game in the previous game, Sumail. He tried to make some rotations, even when he didn't have ulti ready. If you commit to fighting a little bit of slot chain, doesn't go your way, he found himself just not having to farm either. Mirana just took over.
Will mentioned that he died that one fight on top where we put that star bottom. I think that was just he died like 19 minutes in, and that's not where you want your first time, especially with so you're almost always want to just knows if you die once and it feels like your game is
oh yeah. Well, dying once, if you have a good game even as a queen, then you're still right? Yeah, you need to have a good game to begin with. So it's just, I feel like Queen has too many drawbacks, honestly, in the current meta. I think Monk is just superior in many times. The only team that really saw her run Queen successfully was with the Drow strat.
just about to say that that's what made it such a powerhouse in the laning phase and going forward. But for EG, I think it is a pretty big deal that they came out of
Oh, let's break it! Turn!
Yeah, for EG, I think that I'm able to
drop the beat.
You're able to break one of the
Catched up.
we saw these ripping cats. If you're able to just say, oh, you can actually still beat the board you first pick it, I think that's a big drafting in that chaos.
I'm pretty sure EG probably had the same feeling as us after that first draft, because we all on the drafting panel felt that, yeah, EG got what they wanted, they had a nice combination, and their Eurogame was bad against the DCs, but just the execution as well, how DC played, this Witch Doctor is looking at third pick. Okay,
We already know his offense. We don't get to see too much love from the Doctor, but obviously very, very good against the Beastmaster.
Try to do Beastmaster very flexible lane nowadays, but you can kind of put these two heroes anywhere. You can roam around with them and then even I also think another hero that's had success with is the Medusa, which also been similar draft that
You know what I'm alluding to here? What would you see?
I don't think it's that good going for Oscar here for EG, in fact. Because the digital players already have good tools. You have the Bloodlust to bump up your DPS more. You have the Witch Doctor ulti, which is physical. You have Void, who I really love against Oscar. Just the Chronosphere is such a good way to deal with him. Very often he's hard to lock down. But we'll see. They have the... They have it in their pocket now, exactly. So EG, they can just wait with it till 5th pick and see if Digital at least waste a ban on it.
I think with Axe though. I don't really need something to compare with, but you want to be able to save Sumail when he goes for some of those riskier plays. And usually he's going to Shadow Demon or the Dazzle. In that game though, the Shadow Demon was just a little bit smaller.
Yeah, it didn't really work. They're gonna go, DC gonna go with the Resolute.
It's gonna make you feel better.
One of his most comfortable heroes. He has that outside.
Oh, let's break it!
It's also pretty good against heroes like Elephant. Just gets sneak around to get in on that hero, so you can just stand in the background. But I love, look at EG's draft. The armor and the heroes and the auras are really coming together.
They also always have a hero provision. Last game was a non-desire in this game. It's the Slark, and I think it's very important versus ET and Beastmaster that you're never in a disadvantage.
Yeah,
that is powerful.
So let's figure out what that Sumail hero is going to be. You already know the axis is how important he is to succeed in him continuing to be targeted with all these respect managed options. He's a bit more limited on what can go.
think you want a physical damage dealer with the Dazzle. Like TA, also pretty decent for them.
TA is doable here. It's not terrible. They have good auras. Like that plays in a big part, I think, in this game for EG. They need something that can work with the weave and the attack speed bonus from Beastmaster. You should just do that against Dazzle. It's really sad when you see a team see the Dazzle come out as a third pick and then not last pick back Huskar when they have a bad line against it. Just good respect here.
I think they did an okay match against it anyway. I don't think it would be the type of hero that Sumail wants to play. You're in the deciding game right now. You might just get knocked out. I think you give him the best possible odds of giving him something like a mobile core that allows him to continue to scale. I think that's the Sumail's playstyle.
Yeah, I mean, to the benefit of EG, if it was their intention,
and that's what we're doing without having to pair up with the Huskar. He doesn't need it, you know. It's strong.
My sound barrier is almost
Also gives them all the sustainability they need to keep pushing. If they win a team fight, they don't have to back off to heal up when it.
long thought process here.
It's kind of hard to read what DC wants as a last here, actually. So many heroes available that we have to play.
Let's get you here,
Very versatile out of mid lane as well. This is where they can have some really interesting spots. They can fan out some mid hero, and they also have their mid hero up second phase. They have to get to the mid a little bit here. With the Storm, Invoker, Alchemist, and Timber, all of them removed. Okay, Magnus gone.
Oh, let's break it! Damn!
One of the, I guess this is the best position for EG to be in. They have to reveal their mid matchup first.
They could tinker. They could tinker this. Elder Titan and Beast.
That's true. Lots of options there for Tinker to get around the map, but they actually opt to go for the Medusa.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's just very similar to the E team. Beastmaster has a physical damage down with this guy, so it's also one win, which I also think lends more credibility to it.
Yeah. And a good thing for them with the Elder Titan, as you mentioned, Slark stacks up so much agility. All that armor he gets is just negated if Elder Titan plays correctly, so Medusa can actually kill the Slark.
Jakiro comes out! He finally comes out!
Look at that smile on Misery. He's laughing
so hard at this.
Oh my god.
They ran this a few months ago, but it's been a very long time. They were trying to find substitutes for mid laner. They tried Lina, they tried Leshrac, they tried Jakiro. I'm so glad that they pulled it out here.
Let's see the solo mid Jakiro.
You happy now, Black? He's the one that's been whispering the whole frickin' time. Let's send it over to our casters right now. It's LD and Mott. Jakiro.
But is there anything more North American than a Jakiro mid? This is an absolute staple for the region. It just feels right. DCEG, they've got them on the ropes. Now they're going to try to knock them out of the event with something that, frankly, no other region really runs. Most other regions don't even believe in. Do you think the mid Jakiro is going to work?
It certainly has the chance. This was popular during Manila, during the group stages. It won many games there, and I'm looking forward to seeing how DC and Weehawk can play. It's certainly going to be an exciting matchup as we jump into the game. It is game number 2. Like you said, it is that Weehawk Jakiro, and for EG, they do pick out the Dusa, but this is one of the most exciting picks so far of the tournament. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, Jakiro gives you